Maybe you can use an orb, use an Etten to remove the huge boulder currently crushing Foreman Oslo over Lakeshire. Find an Etten and use the orb on the Etten. Then head over to Lakeshire. And, sorry I didn't get to read that, but you can pause it and read yourself. Sadly, it didn't turn up there in the quest log. Find these earlier ones with those windows. They were introduced in Kata. I find those early ones don't translate to the quest log well. It's mainly the later on ones that do. There's an Etten. Let's get rid of that because I keep making the misclick. Well, I keep misclicking.
I'm out of range.
Ow. I'm just gonna take the hits. That was bloody annoying. There we go.
I need to get closer.
Alright, let's bring this Etten over here and go bludgeon Yower. Then we can go save the, let's go this way.
It's too far away. I need a time.
Then we'll go for the Foreman. Again, I'm always in love with the idea of someone doing a, you know, like taking WoW and basically turning it into like, in Frozen Throne there's the Rexar campaign. Basically making WoW like that. That would be cool to me.
I'm out of range.
But that would be such an endeavor. I doubt it, you know, anyone would ever have the time and resources for that. This is so unhealthy. Turns out Yower's biggest nemesis is the health inspector. But yeah, I doubt anyone would have the time and resources for that. Plus, well, maybe not resources, but time and whatnot. Plus, I'm not sure how, you know, faithfully they could, you know, mimic it, considering, like, you know, this is an MMO. They'll be copying into a single-player format, you know. It probably wouldn't. I'm not sure how well it would translate, but at least the idea in my head sounds awesome. You know. Yeah. Well, I suppose like I am soloing all these quests here, but I was thinking more of the, you know, the dungeon aspect and the raid aspect. How could they translate those, and how would the editors even be able to manage that? Like, yeah, I'm just not sure if the, you know, the level editors of Warcraft 3 or StarCraft 2 will be capable of handling such a thing. I'm not sure. We'll get you out of there, Foreman. Just hang on. He click the orb again, and he'll lift this. Rock not so heavy, puny humies. Where Tro? Tro on bridge? Anywhere but the bridge. No, 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 please. And new. Okay, me Tro and water. He's very cooperative. The fact we've a rock, you know, binding him to our will is purely circumstantial. Bye-bye, Daddy. And he runs off to go bludgeon someone. Though, to be honest, judging by the size of that boulder, I don't think Oslo will ever walk again. To be honest. Then again, maybe a cleric and some healing magic will do wonders.
Greetings.
I don't remember what I was saying a moment ago. Oh yeah, basically, like, I like the idea of someone turning WoW into a Rexar campaign style thing within, like, you know, Warcraft 3 or StarCraft 2. As long, you know, as long as they get the look right, it does matter. But I'm just not sure if it will translate well. Maybe the out just the zones here, like ignore the dungeons, ignore the raids. They would probably that would probably translate fine, but the dungeons and raids would be a bit more awkward, you know. So that would be certainly, the sticking point. So unless they wanted to really kind of rejig the fights and whatnot, it would probably wouldn't be able to pull off a one-to-one translation. But I would still be cool to see someone, a good attempt at it, just to see what they could do with it. Did you recover the supplies? Thank you, citizen. Without you, we would have starved or worse, been forced to go out and get food for ourselves. How horrific. We'll take you.
For the Alliance.
I still have the orb. Oh yeah, I haven't turned in this quest yet. Alright. No shit, I still have the orb. And we have the invasion plans translated, but we still can't, speak it. So, it's kind of weird how we can read this one, even though it's all in Orcish, while the other one was still all in Orcish, and we couldn't actually read it at all. It's kind of bizarre.
What can I do for you?
Red Ridge is awash in chaos. Don't let the Imperium hear you say that. Do you have the Blackrock invasion plans? Magistrate Solomon takes the plans from you and begins reading. Shadowhide army. Those damn those orcs to hell. These invasion plans speak of a massive build-up of Orcish and Null forces in the east. Looks like Gath Zigog, the Blackrock general, is preparing to march his armies across Lakeshire and attack Stormwind directly. That wouldn't work out well for them. There's a level 110 elites on the path there. The entire army dies to one of them yawning at them. We're finished. Might as well call for an evacuation now and clear out Lakeshire before the orcs attack. The orcs march. And right when we've finally finished building that damned bridge, what hope is there, Kulgoroth? There is hope, Solomon. What hope? What could possibly save us from the impending assault? He served 248 consecutive tours of duty across the First, Second, and Third Wars. Captured 5 years ago by a battalion of filthy pig-sucking Blackrocks, 5 clicks out from the southern DMZ. Tortured and kept alive as a urinal for young orc warriors for 5 years. John J. Keeshan. Keeshan's alive. I thought he died. He's alive, alright. Been living like an outcast in Lakeshire for the past 5 months. Or hadn't you noticed? Now, enough chatter. We've got people to save. You used an Etten to remove the boulder that was crushing Foreman Oslo. Incredible work, Kulgoroth. Oslo will be grateful once he regains his composure. And once all the bones in his body are not pulverized.
Be careful.
I think in that case it's less composure he's lost and more, probably most feeling in most of his body. You ever heard of John Keeshan, Kulgoroth? I was his commanding officer. I have no idea how I'm meant to be saying that name. I've never seen that name outside of here. As far as I know, it was invented for WoW. For this character here. So, I'm guessing how it's pronounced. I'm probably butchering it. I was the commanding officer throughout all 3 Great Wars. To be honest, I can't remember what the 3rd war was. Remember the first 2 were with the orcs. Maybe the 3rd one was with the orcs too? I'm not sure. I know. I think the 2nd one had Doomhammer. Not. Maybe the 1st one did too. I really don't know enough about the lore right now. The older lore. Like the pre-Warcraft, pre-WoW days. Like the early Warcraft time. I don't know enough about that. Though saying that you wouldn't really learn it if you played Warcraft. Apparently, from what I remember hearing, a lot of the early Warcraft games get retconned in the later on ones, and like there's two campaigns in like orcs versus humans, or Warcraft orcs and humans, and the the orc campaign is the only canon route. The human campaign is completely non-canon, completely. So, and then the retcons and all that, yeah. You're probably better off just finding the lore, seeing if there's lore novels on it or whatever. Christ. For a while back, I had a weird feeling of a swollen throat and whatnot. For whatever reason, the last 2 nights when I go to record, suddenly it comes back. And rest of the time I'm fine, but suddenly it just is an utter irritant. Excuse me? Let me tell you, that man has killed more orcs than any man alive. If anyone can stop the Blackrock orc invasion, it's John J. Keeshan. We need to get him to help us, or Lakeshore will be nothing more than a mound of rubble and ash after that massive Blackrock army marches through Elwyn. I heard he was fighting in the underground fight club at the Lakeshore Inn. Find him and tell him everything you know.
Light bless you. Well met.
Will you do whatever it takes to save your kingdom? Including destroying your kingdom? Well, he did say whatever it takes. And sometimes to save, you have to destroy. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Zem Lee Ward. I feel that's meant to be a reference to something, but bloody hell if I know what. And that's where. I'm just getting puzzled. And you can already hear the fighting pits down here. Though to be honest, it feels a little unhygienic to have fighting pits right under the kitchen. Big Earl. Cool tattoos. Alright, let's talk to him. Sorry, I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. So it's just like, I feel like there's something I was meant to say or comment on. But I just can't think of it. My mind is wandering. I'm getting tired. I've been awake since 9. And... no, awake since like 9:30. Went to bed at 2. Getting a bit tired. And, it's nearly 12. Well, it's just gone 11 now, so it's... yeah, I'm getting a bit tired. So I'm probably just getting distracted because of that. But regardless, help you. Help these people. These people that would rather spit on me than crack a smile. They asked me to fight in those wars. I didn't ask them. I did what I had to win. So I ended up getting captured by those filthy, crap-swilling maggot orcs. And for 5 long years they used me as a toilet. Finally I break out and head back to my hometown. And what do I get? People spitting on me. Protesting me. Calling me a baby orc killer. And all kinds of vile crap. No. Don't think I'll be helping you. You go back to Trotman, and you tell him that this ain't my war. You can kind of see, like, at least this is what I was hearing, considering I've never seen the movie. Apparently this is all meant to be a nod to Rambo. I've never seen any of the Rambo movies, but I think the first one, that guy goes back to his hometown after being, as a war vet, and is treated as a monster. Like the sheriff just immediately starts harassing him, and he's just like walking into town. Or something. I've just heard bits here and there, and I don't really know.
Greetings.
Trotman? Scrotman? Size. I'm not giving up on him, Kulgoroth, and I'm not giving up on Redridge. We need to boost his spirits, rouse the slumbering monster within him. Weapons of war. What I'm about to ask of you isn't going to be easy to accomplish, Kulgoroth. Keeshan left everything back there in that orc prison, and I'm not just talking about his soul or will to live. If we're going to get Johnny ready for war, we need to recover his prized possessions. The orcs now hold Keeshan's bow and survival knife. Head to Alter's Mill, east of here, and look for 2 orc lieutenants, Mordunk and Homework. They've got Keeshan's gear. Get it back. I'll be in touch via Gnome Corridor. If you and Keeshan are going to defend Lakeshire, we're going to need to find his old battalion. Last I heard of all of them, Messner, Jorgensen, Krakur, and Danfort were captured by the Blackrock Orcs. Now I don't know where they could possibly be, or even if they're alive, but I'd be a damn fool if I didn't ask you to try and find them. Search Alter's Mill east of here for any clues.
Be careful.
I need to get closer.
Have a good
Okay, let's move. I feel really off in this set, but hopefully it's still enjoyable. Hopefully it's still okay. I'm just a little, like I said, I'm tired, so I'm just a little frazzled because of that. Plus, I keep feeling like my throat is swollen all to hell, and I have to keep like covering it with my hand, which is kind of awkward when you're trying to play this game with 2 hands. It's not one of those games where you can play one-handed, you know? It's not one of those. And I can't hold the top up with my mouth, which is the only other option. So it's just, it's a nuisance all around, is what I'm saying. My savior. I've heard that you're on a mission to save Lakeshire. And my bridge. Yep. We're too damn long on that thing to let it get destroyed by an army of marauding orc monsters. Listen, if you're heading up towards Render's camp, would you do me a solid and get me some spyglasses from the from the Blackrock trackers up there? I could use them for my new surveying gear. Since I'm doing how should I phrase it? Since I'm doing these Lakeshire quests on Kulgoroth, I will be
safe travel.
like, I just got a message. I'll be going from burning Red Ridge Mountains down here to Duskwood. Huh. 47 to 51. 49 to 52. Huh. Okay. I'll definitely be doing the Burning Steeps. I was going to say I was going to do Strangletorn Vale, but yeah, it seems like that's certainly an option. 52 to 54, 54 to 60. Where comes between Strangletorn and up here? Badlands? I'm not sure in the slightest. Maybe I have to go up here? I always thought they had like 2 of each like tier zones. Like there's, say 2 35s to 40s, 2 40s to 45s. I always had this image, and it's kind of been seemingly wrong. But yeah, it seems like, but anyway, basically the reason why I'll be doing the Burning Steeps is I don't know the general gist of what happens in that zone, but I have found out that there is a nod back to these quests in there, so I kind of want to do a continuation of it. So since this guy did those quests, I feel it would only be appropriate to have him definitely go there. Regardless of wherever else he goes, he'll definitely be going there. I do believe I just got disconnected. Yeah, I just got disconnected. Let's minimize you. Let's find the launcher. Well, go online. The internet's not playing silly beggars with me. It's fucking typical. Here, I'm going to stop for a sec. I'll be back in a bit. Hello, folks, and I'm back for a bit. I'm getting tired, as I was saying, so let's continue. We'll get a bit more done, then I'll take a call quits for today. Regrettably, I only got to record late today. Tomorrow I'll try and record a bit earlier. I'm awake most of the day, so may as well